If you love cozy games with a touch of magic, you've come to the right place. Potion crafting, spell casting, tea brewing, and more, there's something so inspiring about the possibilities held within an enchanting, whimsical world. Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. I'm Sarah Sunstone, and today we have a brand new episode of Cherry on Top, the show where I count down curated theme collections of standout games. In this episode, I'll be sharing 10 upcoming cozy games with magical elements to enjoy. If you enjoy this series, please go ahead and shine the lovely like button and make sure you're subscribed with your notifications on to stay in the loop. Otherwise, without any further ado, let's get right into it. Coming in at number 10 is Witchbrook, a spellbinding life simulation and social RPG game where you will embark on a magical coming-of-age adventure when you enroll as a witch in training at Witchbrook College. Express your own unique aesthetic with customizable clothing, hair, and accessories before attending classes, completing assignments, and earning badges. Brew potent potions, challenge fellow classmates to a broom race, forage for strange mushrooms, and discover whimsical flora and fauna. Then, once you've developed your magical abilities, use what you've learned around the seaside town of Mossport. But there's more to life than just your magical studies. You'll also be able to build friendships and go on romantic dates with a colorful cast of characters, unraveling their unique stories as you grow closer. Plus, a variety of fun extracurricular activities await, including photography, boutique shopping, attending events like seasonal markets, frequenting local cafes, and more. Further, you will be able to renovate your own cozy woodland cottage, transforming the surrounding garden into a thriving habitat for plants and wildlife. What's more is that you'll be able to continue on to life post-graduation, making local deliveries by way of broom and helping the local townsfolk. On top of all these exciting features, the team also has plans to implement multiplayer so we can share this experience with friends. Although Witchbrook claims to offer it all, it is ranking in last place on today's list simply because we still have yet to see any gameplay, only still images, after years and years of development. According to the team, they are still working on it, so let's hope Witchbrook will eventually see the light of day. It will ultimately be available on PC via Steam, and hopefully, after all this time, also on consoles. Next at number 9 is Wanderwood, a slice-of-life game about farming, potion making, and building a small village in the magical world. This upcoming title has the most whimsical art style, featuring a warm color palette that looks like it's straight out of a storybook. Although no information has been released yet about the story or its gameplay mechanics, the few previews we've seen of the world and its characters look lovely. So far, we've been shown an adorable shop called Per Magic, where you can buy and sell magic potions and trinkets. We've also seen a cozy little bakery and a charming cottage. The characters that have been introduced so far include Mary the Squirrel, who is the cutest baker in all of Wanderwood. We've also met Henry the Frog, who has a pet snail, a handyman, a small business owner, and a sneaky merchant. It's actually really interesting because the solo developer was originally creating the game in a pixel art style. However, at a certain point in development, they began learning how to create this new art style and felt that they could better express their vision in this way. I'm incredibly impressed with the pivot and how well they took to a brand new style. And just from the few glimpses we've been given of the game, everything looks so cute and magical. I hope development is going well, and I can't wait to learn more about Wanderwood in the future. Then at number 8 is Design and Conjure, a cozy room decorating game where you play as a young witch named Dahlia who's returning home after university. The game will offer a story mode in which you'll help the town and its cast of characters reconnect with nature and return beauty to a variety of spaces as you clean, decorate, solve puzzles, and help magical creatures who have become affected by a mysterious corruption. Grow closer with your coven, learning more about them as you lend a helping hand. For instance, why Rue's Cafe is so messy, or what the local gnomes are scared of. There will also be a creative mode available with all tools at your disposal from the beginning, including a variety of rooms, furniture, and hundreds of objects to choose from. With a touch of magic, you can also adjust colors, sizes, and even add magical effects to your creations. What's more is there are no timers, scores, or pressures of any kind, so you can simply kick back and relax as you design. Designing Conjure aims to offer a calm, meditative experience and will be releasing on PC via Steam whenever it's ready. Coming in at number 7 is Magical Bakery, developed by Superlumen and published by Sisco, who kindly sponsored this portion of today's video. Magical Bakery is a single-player cooking and management game set in an enchanted bakery that sells all sorts of sweets and pastries, but with a twist. They may contain traces of magic. Begin your adventure by creating your very own character, choosing from a variety of options, including clothing and accessories. Then, set out as a young trainee of the Academy of Magical Bakers to experience a life full of magic, challenges, and the joy of creating sweets that will leave a spellbinding impression on your customers. Decorate delectable treats with magical sprinkles to help solve your customers' problems, warm their hearts, or simply brighten their day. As you mix, bake, and decorate, you'll unlock new ingredients and bakery upgrades with the help of some special characters, the merchant and the blacksmith, who are ready to help support you on your endeavors. You'll also be challenged with weekly baking exams to test your progress, and every time you pass, you'll level up, unlocking more recipes, ingredients, and abilities, including harnessing the power of elementals. If you play your cards right, you just might prove yourself worthy to inherit the magical bakery and call it your own. So rise to the challenge and give it your best. This title is great for all ages to enjoy, and the best part is that unlike the other games on today's list, it's already out now, so you don't have to wait before playing. Magical Bakery is available on PC via Epic and Steam, Xbox Series X and S, PlayStation 5, and the Nintendo Switch, with physical editions available for all consoles. So be sure to visit the link in the video description to learn more. Next at number 6 is Loose Leaf, a tea witch simulator, a sandbox game about brewing tea and reading tarot cards. This title will offer open-ended experimentation-based gameplay in which you'll combine ingredients to create your own perfect tea. As you learn the ways of the tea witch, you'll find that different teas require different steeping times, and that some varieties are easier to brew than others. What ingredients do you need for a Lady Grey latte? What pairs well with an Eye of Newt? These are just some of the queries you'll need to investigate by trial and error. But you won't be completely on your own because the shop's previous tea master has left behind clues for you, sharing tips on ingredients and mysterious tools. Fill out your journal to keep track of what you learn so you can better fulfill customer requests and even learn more about yourself in the process. Over time, customers can open up to you, asking for guidance in their next course of action. Of course, like any good witch, you'll consult your tarot cards to provide support. However, most importantly, you'll also need to listen to help them discover what it is they need as you interpret the cards. Loose Leaf, a tea witch simulator, will be releasing on PC via Steam, and it looks like just the perfect game for tea and tarot lovers. Then at number 5 is Wanderstop, a narrative-centric cozy game about change and tea. Playing as a fallen fighter named Alta, you'll manage a tea shop within a magical forest, growing and harvesting the necessary ingredients before mixing them together in an unusual tea-making contraption. Along the way, speak with the many travelers who pass through the shop, learn their stories, and make tea that's just right for them. In your downtime, you might tidy up around the clearing, decorate the shop in your style, or just sit on a bench with a cup of tea and listen to your own thoughts, because sometimes doing nothing at all is okay. However, this seemingly cozy and peaceful game appears to offer quite a twist, because Alta doesn't want to be here, and if she gets her way, the tea shop will be nothing but a brief and painful memory. We don't know much about the deeper narrative woven throughout the game, and it's likely that the developers will be keeping it that way, so we'll have to stay on our toes. However, the world looks beautiful, and I'm always intrigued by an unexpected twist. Wanderstop will be releasing sometime in early 2025 for PC via Steam and on PlayStation 5. Coming in at number 4 is Farmwand, an open-world fantasy life simulation title with RPG elements, magical characters, and adventures. In this title, you are a fresh graduate from the Wizarding Academy who is ready to settle down and create a new home for yourself. This magical world is inspired by classic fairy tales full of enchanted forests, potions brewing under moonlight, towns buzzing with merchants and travelers, magical creatures both friendly and hostile, plus mysteries to uncover under every rock and around every corner. The farming and ranching features will include dozens of crops, flowers, and animals to care for. You will also be able to craft with resources gathered from the environment and trade your goods at the market. Learn spells and brew potions to help you solve puzzles and assist the people in town. Enjoy mini games, engage in magical-based combat, customize your character, decorate your home, build friendships, fall in love, train your very own pet, and most importantly, dress them up in cute outfits. Take on all these activities and more on your own or in local co-op with a friend. Although we've only seen a few previews of this title, it's aiming to offer a lot for players to enjoy. And it's said to be releasing into early access on PC via Steam when it's ready. Next at number 3 is The Witch's Bakery, a 2D adventure RPG about a joyful witch who opens her bakery in modern Paris. She even has a very special power. She can see into people's hearts and heal emotions through magic. Every day in Paris is divided into 3 phases. Daytime, where you'll manage your bakery and serve customers with friends. Evening, where you'll explore Paris, building relationships, and discovering secrets around the city. And night, when you'll rest, improve your magic, decorate the bakery, and spend time in your cozy atelier. When you're out in the city, you'll also be able to learn new skills and go shopping for useful items like recipe books. But this game is about more than just baking. It also offers a story about emotions and vulnerability. For some folks, their emotions are locked away so strongly that you'll need to enter their heart palace, a magical space where emotions and thoughts take shape. You'll be tasked with guiding the personified emotion back to the character's heart, and while here, you'll also need to find the key ingredient required to create a pastry that'll heal them. The Witch's Bakery held a very successful Kickstarter campaign earlier this year, which unlocked further features to be added in development, including new quests, maps, customizations, story chapters, and even full voice acting. The Witch's Bakery will be releasing on PC via Steam, but the team also shared that they have a goal to bring it to the Nintendo Switch. Then at number 2 is Songs of Glimmerwick, a peaceful, story-driven RPG set in a woodland fantasy world. The land of Glimmerwick is well known for its University of Magic, and as luck would have it, you're already enrolled. However, here, playing music is the secret to casting spells. Ancient songs make garden work a breeze as you tend the university garden, summoning clouds to bring forth rain, and enchanting tools to work all by themselves. Music is also the key to exploring every corner of the island. It will allow you to speak with trees, raise the earth to surmount natural impasses, and more. With your trusty flute and songbook at your side, you'll attend classes and join after-school clubs, making friends with classmates and townsfolk alike, all the while uncovering Glimmerwick's many oddities and mysteries as you enjoy a year of seasons, festivals, curses, and witchy hijinks. You'll not only be able to customize your appearance, but you can also unlock new skills as you gain experience in your adventures. Some might help you garden and trade, while others might grant you with special abilities, like speaking with frogs, as an example. There will also be extracurricular activities to enjoy, so try out for the moth racing team, dive for seashells, or join the green sprites on forest expeditions. What's more is that the dialogue will be brought to life with voice acting performances for every character, major and minor. Songs of Glimmerwick looks absolutely enchanting, and it will be releasing for PC via Steam and consoles, though specifics haven't been announced just yet. And finally, coming in at number 1 as the cherry on top of today's list is Moonlight Peaks, a heartwarming life and farming simulator where you set out to prove to your father, Count Dracula, that a life of compassion is possible, even for the undead. Start out on your adventure by choosing from a wide range of customization options to create a character that truly represents who you are. As you progress in the game, you'll also unlock powerful vampire abilities, allowing you to take on the characteristics of your ancestors. From enhanced senses to shapeshifting, these abilities will give you the edge you need to rise to the top of the vampire hierarchy in Moonlight Peaks. As a vampire, your main source of sustenance is cursed food, so growing and cursing crops like pumpkins and nightshade will be a vital aspect of the game. Beyond your farm, you'll also be able to create your own vampire haven by crafting eerie decorations, upgrading your home, caring for ranch animals, and more. The possibilities are endless. In the mysterious world of Moonlight Peaks, the art of potion making and spellcasting are also important skills for daily life. So learn from local witches and experiment with various ingredients to aid you in your journey. There's also a huge variety of other activities to enjoy, from foraging and cooking to fishing and bug catching. You can even show off your bartending skills in town. Plus, there's also an entire supernatural social and dating scene where you can befriend local werewolves, witches, mermaids, and even unsuspecting humans, with the hopes of finding true eternal love. Moonlight Peaks is set to release on PC via Steam sometime in 2026. However, I wouldn't be surprised if they also plan to release the game on consoles, maybe even including the Nintendo Switch successor. Honestly, Moonlight Peaks seems to check off every box when it comes to a magical, cozy experience. It aims to include all of my favorite game mechanics, plus I absolutely love the art style, and based on my experience with the demos, it's already very well polished, even in its earlier stages of development, which is exactly why it has earned its spot here on today's list. Well, there you have it, friends. Those were 10 cozy games with magic that you'll be able to play sometime in the future. Let me know which of these games you're most excited to discover, or which ones are already on your wish list. Anything and everything, you know I always love hearing from you. And with all that being said, thank you so much for watching. I love you all, and until next time, take care.